Hello YouTube, the Gun Nut here. It's another great day to be an American. Let freedom reign. Today I'm working on getting my new scope mounted on my new rifle. The rifle is a Savage Model 10 Predator Hunter and 6.5 Creedmoor. And the scope is a Burris Veracity 4 to 20 by 50 millimeter front focal plane scope. Got videos on both of these already, so I'm not going to go into any details on those. Today the video is a little bit more about these rings that I picked up for it. These are the Leuopold PRW's rings. They have I guess the unique feature about them, you can see them here in the package, is that they have the screws are a little bit lower. It's supposed to make it so the scope doesn't rotate as easily when you're tightening down the screws. These are the 30 millimeter ones, the high. You can see the model number there. The matte color, there's a 54177. They're made in America. They are steel, and they, as you can see, they fit Weaver and Picatinny rails. And I have Weaver scope mounts here that are on the rifle that came with the gun. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is see if they fit from a height perspective. I went with the highs. Hopefully I didn't go too high, but I'm not going to show every step of the process. I'll give you a little closer look here at the rings. You can see these PRW, Leuopold PRW rings. They're supposed to be pretty stout. The negative comments I've seen on them, because of the way that they attach, it's actually past the center, so they're actually smaller than the scope, so you actually have to bend them open, and they show you that in the instructions on the right way to do that. So that's a little bit weird, so I wasn't completely sure that I liked that feature. I'll take a quick look here, guys, show you the instructions. Obviously, it does come with a Torx bit wrench in addition to the rings. Here in the instruction, it shows that you're supposed to bend the rings open. You're basically using two of those small wrenches. It gives the torque specs 22 inch-pounds to secure to the bases, and then 28 inch-pounds to secure to the rings to the scope and to the base of the rings, which I thought was kind of interesting. Usually I thought the base torque was usually typically higher, but you can see the instructions there. I'm going to put them on and see how it works. I'll show you how the scope looks here from a height perspective in a minute, and then I got to take my bases off and make sure they're Loctited on properly, and then I'll put the scope on, and then I'll show you guys the end results. Okay, right now I have everything loosely fit up. Well, I don't have the top rings on. I'm just checking for scope height. You can see at the front of the scope to the barrel there's a huge gap. I probably could have got lower rings. I think I'm just going to go ahead and mount it. Bolt clearance is good as well. No issues there. So I probably went a little high in the rings, guys. Maybe I'll get the lower ones, but I've waited a week or so to get this thing mounted. So I think I'm just going to use what I got for now, and I'll see how it works out. Alright, we got the scope mounted without too much problem. Getting the rings on was not as bad as I had thought it would be. Just bending them up slightly, they fit on nicely. I did not really scratch up the scope tube at all, which is great. They seem like really stout mounts, very durable. We'll see if I can get, if the scope height is okay, and then I'll report back on how these mounts worked out for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You guys be safe out there.